Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Tanisha coming to you today again. How are you doing? Good. I'm glad. I really am. Coming at you today because I came across this most hilarious hashtag. It's called hashtag No Woman Ever. And it's based off this young girl who started the hashtag because I guess she had some run-in with a guy in CVS. And it's basically an ode to how men just often don't have very good social skills and how they pick up women. Like they do everything from catcalling to stalking you down to almost bullying you into giving you them their telephone number, and then when you don't, they call you out your name. So this hashtag was so funny. So I wanted to get into some of the hashtags on Twitter that was trending under this hashtag No Woman Ever. So let's get into it. Alright, so it started off with Miss Black Awareness, who was the originator of the hashtag. Evidently, somebody in CVS blocked her. And when she wouldn't give him her telephone number, I guess she was called a black bitch and all kind of stuff. So she came up with this hashtag, No Woman Ever. In other words, no woman in her right mind will respond to these types of come-ons. The last one, she said he randomly walked next to me down the street for 5 whole minutes. I admired his tenacity and knew he was the man. No woman ever. So other girls got into it and started using the hashtag too. Brittany said, I met my husband and they cornered me and explained why I should cheat on my boyfriend in detail. Mayo Mao, she said, while passing me on the street, he said, come with me and let me eat you out. Flattered by his attention, I jumped in his car. Hashtag no woman ever. Z said he didn't care that I was married. He just wanted to be friends who chill. So I reconsidered and gave him my number. Elizabeth said, I knew he was husband material when he tenderly pulled down his window and made a loud barking noise. Hashtag no woman ever. Jamila said, when he looked at my daughter and said, you make kids who look like that? Next one is mine. I knew he was the one. Hashtag no woman ever. Drew said, for the first 20 unsolicited dick pics, I was on the fence. But after he sent the 21st, I knew he was the one. Hashtag no woman ever. Sam said, I found it flattering how he catcalled me, then followed me to the train during my 8 a.m. commute. I rewarded him with the date. Hashtag no woman ever. Shiny Black Girl said, I was a lesbian, but after he told me that I was too pretty and that he could change my mind, I couldn't help myself. Hashtag no woman ever. Rebecca said, being screamed at from cars while walking home alone has always made me feel safe. It's nice to know that there's men who care. Hashtag no woman ever. Raquel said, he said I couldn't possibly be trans because he's attracted to me. And now I'm CIS and we're married with 5 kids. Hashtag no woman ever. Desi said, how did I meet your dad? One time I tweeted about feminism and he replied that he wanted to choke me with his dick. Hashtag no woman ever. This right here just shows how, I'm not saying all men, but a lot of men, the way in which they approach women, I'm not sure if they really think it all the way through. So fellas, I don't know what y'all out there doing, but y'all got to do something better because these women are blasting y'all on hashtag no woman ever. So what do y'all think? What about some crazy story where some guy has said something to you? There's been times that I've been asked for my telephone number and didn't give it. And I've been called like a, the B word or a hoe or, I didn't want it anyway. A situation like that. Have you ever come across a guy who said that to you or you were in that situation? He wanted your number or your attention and you weren't giving it to him. So he was aggressive about getting it. Chime in at the bottom. Let me know. And as always, I'm giving you a big old hug from afar. Until later.